Blackberry plants are easily propagated, especially the trailing varieties. The main two methods I use are tip layering and serpentine layering. I often use a small clear container at the beginning so I can see when the roots have started. Average time to see roots is around 3 to 4 weeks, but the fastest I've seen roots is 2 weeks. At first, I would remove a few of the bottom leaves and also scrape the cane before tip layering to encourage rooting. You don't need to do any of that for a direct tip layer. Just bury it and you're all set. Today is October 30th and I'm going to go through this simple process. So let me get the cup in place to make sure it doesn't fall over. Sometimes it gets windy down the fence line, so I gotta make sure it's in there good so it doesn't get knocked down. I take a small clear cup and I drill a few holes in the bottom and label it. Reusing a plastic cup makes it simple to give away and doesn't cost anything. So now I take some soil off the top. I bury the tip of the cane about 2 to 3 inches. Return the soil, and I pack the soil down so it doesn't come loose. Another option that you have is you can place a rock on the top, just like you see on the container on the right. Usually in 3 to 4 weeks, you'll see roots growing along the bottom and up the sides. Here we are, 3 weeks later on November 20th. Let's pick up the cup and take a look at the roots to get a better view. You can see many of them growing along the sides. And we also have 2 roots coming out of the bottom. So this one's ready to go. Next, I'll go up about 3 or 4 nodes, leaving plenty of leaves on the stem. And now I'll cut it from the rest of the cane. At this point, you can hand it to a friend or neighbor so they can start growing their own food. This all only took 3 weeks. So now I'm going to repot this into a larger container, and I'll take a better look at the roots. So that was tip layering my blackberry plants. It's very easy to do, and as you saw, I like to reuse simple plastic cups so I can easily hand them to friends or family who want to start growing their own blackberries. Another option that you have is serpentine layering, which I'll show next. Here's how I did my blackberry serpentine layering. So I took a single cane and I brought it down to this container. You can see where it went down in through here. Cover it with soil, and it comes back out on this side. So originally the cane was only to about right here. And then as it continues to grow and gets long enough, I can then bring up a second container. And it does the same process. It's buried in the middle, comes back out on this side. And as it gets long enough, it goes into another container. And once again, buried across the middle, coming back out, and serpentine layering over to the next one. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 new blackberry plants, all from one cane. So the rocks are very helpful at the beginning. It kind of helps to hold it in place. But after it's been about 3 to 4 weeks, most of the time it's got roots growing. So you can kind of check it right there. I've got roots on all of those. And that's how I do my serpentine layering. If you enjoyed this video, please like and share it. And if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel for more videos from the Texas Gardener.